22-year-old Boniface Kariuki, who was fatally shot by police during protest along Moi Avenue, is alive, as a further has confirmed but revealed that he is still critically ill at Kenyatta National Hospital. Speaking to the press, Kariuki's father, John Kariuki Nyambura, has questioned why his son was targeted while merely selling face masks to earn a living. Kariuki's father has called for accountability and restraint from law enforcement, noting that the officer involved must face legal consequences.
Ninaitwa John Kariuki Nyambura na kijana mwenye alipigwa risasi ni wangu, naitwa Boniface Kariuki na anafanyaga kazi ya hawking, alikuwa anauza mask na mimi ni hawking. Tuseme nimemlea kwa shida sana, lakini sasa niko na usuni kulingana na sasa mahali yako, lakini si mbaya sana, tutaomba bado atakuwa poa.
Busia Senator Omtatah, who accompanied the family, condemned the shooting and called for accountability.
Jambo la kwanza ni kuwa vile nimesoma kwa mtandao wa kijana maaga asubuhi, niliamua kuthibitisha kama jambo ni la kweli ama si la kweli. Nikapigia daktari hapa Kenyatta ambaye tuna uhusiano na nikamuomba aende pia hakikishe. Akaniambia pia alikuwa ameona hiyo social media post, lakini alipoenda kule kwenye ICU alirudi akanipigia simu akasema kwamba kijana yuko hai na naweza kuja nikamuona. Na hapo ndio nikatoka kuja kumuona.
The National Police Service has confirmed the arrest of the officer involved and is expected to be arraigned in court.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Embakasi East MP Babu Owino has accused Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja of sponsoring goons who unleashed violence on civilians during Tuesday's protest in the city. The MP claimed the kills were backed by senior government officials, describing it as organized terror aimed at intimidating peaceful demonstrators. He termed the attacks as a direct assault on democracy and public safety, vowing to take action to end what he described as a state-enabled criminality.
The recent attacks by goons on innocent people are not just cowardly. They are a direct assault on the values we hold dear as a society. The value of peace, value of dignity and justice. There is no place for violence in a civilized society. To the Governor of Nairobi, Johnson Sakaja, your actions today do not make you strong. Hurting others does not give you power. It reveals your weakness. I want to tell you clearly that you've hurt so many people by the goons that you've hired at the CBD to hurt people during demonstrations, and we will not take it lightly.
A group of suspected goons were seen chanting Sakaja to Melinda Gigi outside Nairobi's City Hall on Tuesday. The chants appeared to signal allegiance to Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja, who is yet to respond to the allegations.
Governor Igwe Sakaja to Melinda Gigi. Watu waogopi wakuja sasa. Wakuje sasa. Igwe viku zote.
Joining the Free Kiharu MP Ndindi, Nyoro has launched a scathing attack on President William Ruto, accusing him of presiding over state violence against Kenyans, speaking out against government injustices. Nyoro has condemned the excessive force used by police on peaceful protesters, some of whom have sustained serious injuries. The MP claimed the government is targeting citizens for simply speaking the truth and demanding accountability.
Na hii mambo ya kutisha wa Kenya lazima ikome. It has to come to an end. If you feel the heat is too much when you are in a government office, you don't want to be criticized. You don't want Kenyans to give your opinions about your conduct. Safari ni moja tu. Sio Mkenya atanyamaza, ni wewe utaondoka kwa hiyo kiti. And let no one think. Wacha mtu yoyote azifikirie ati vile walikuja wanatisha watu kwa viti, wanaweza tisha sisi. No one, mtu asitidanganye hata siku moja. Tumeona mengi. Tutaongea mambo ya nchi na lazima tutetee wa Kenya, na hiyo sio tafadhali.
The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has placed at 22 the number of confirmed casualties from Tuesday's protest. Most victims have sustained gunshot wounds, head injuries, whiplashes, blunt trauma, and asthma attacks from tear gas exposure. These as right groups and leaders continue to call for accountability and a full investigation into both Ojwang's death and the violence that has made the ongoing protest.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Mediation talks between the Senate and the National Assembly have once again ended in a stalemate over the equitable share of revenue to counties. Senators lowered their demand to 425 billion Kenya shillings, down from 428 billion Kenya shillings, but MPs held their ground, increasing the offer by only 500 million Kenya shillings to 410 billion Kenya shillings. Senators argue the law figure falls short of the needs of counties, especially in critical sectors like health and agriculture. They also warned that under the current formula, several disadvantaged counties stand to lose funding. On their part, MPs say their proposal reflects fiscal realities and avoids placing pressure on the national budget. They maintain the 410 billion Kenya shillings offer is already a significant improvement from the Treasury's initial 387 billion Kenya shillings. The mediation team, drawn from both houses, is expected to resume talks in the coming days as the budget deadline approaches.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And across borders, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has told US President Donald Trump that Delhi will never accept a third-party mediation with Pakistan on the issue of Kashmir. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said that Modi strongly conveyed India's long-held stand to Trump during a phone call between the two leaders on Tuesday. Trump has repeatedly offered to mediate between India and Pakistan to solve the Kashmir issue since a 4-day conflict between the nuclear-armed neighbors in May. The White House has not commented on India's statement.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits. Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.